Welcome to Courageous and Free's vision of our restoration property. This is a place where lives will be restored and freedom found.
In a world being devastated by human trafficking, whereby humans are being bought and sold at an alarming rate, the new numbers have just come in. We went from $150 billion a year industry to now $236 billion this year. Folks, that's more than Walmart, Visa, Amazon, Google, and Apple combined. That's now #1 over drugs and weapons.
We want to be a place of refuge, and we need to be a place of hope. Remember, a drug can only be used one time, where a girl or boy can be used 10 to 30 times a day.
There are many steps towards restoration, and we call this the intake process. First step is getting them off the street and into an emergency shelter, a short-term housing environment which provides immediate safety, care for their immediate needs, and allows us to evaluate them before they transition into the next phase, which could be medical detox and counseling if needed.
I met Carolyn and Sean about 2 years ago. Carolyn and I work with girls that come from a home, and they come voluntarily every Thursday morning to see us. And when those girls first come in, they are broken. They are totally broken. You can see it. They're despondent. They're depressed. There's not a lot of smile on their face. But after Carolyn works with them each and every week, and remember, they come in voluntarily, I see them go from this like a cocoon position, and they just blossom like butterflies. You see smiles on their face. You see that they are finally seeing their worth and their value. And there is nothing that is better for us and for them than that.
With 85 to 90% of these girls battling addiction, these services will allow the survivors the hand up that they need to start the path to healing. Our long-term housing will provide additional services and resources as we grow. This will include our 2-year program, where we will empower these beautiful survivors through education, therapy, and mentorship, helping them discover their identity and their true purpose.
From equine therapy to garden therapy, we recognize the need to approach the specific needs of each survivor.
We believe that including life skills is essential to restoration. Our program includes everything from healthy eating and budgeting to resume writing and interview skills.
Here, survivors will find their worth, not by the world's standards, but in that of a faithful and loving God.
And after graduating, for survivors who prefer to remain with us, we plan to offer independent living spaces within our community where they can continue to thrive. From rescue to restoration, from lost to found, healing that creates a path to true freedom. Courageous and free, fighting human trafficking through awareness, education, and restoration. Alone, we can do so little, but together, we can do so much. People ask me all the time, Carolyn, oh, you're just so special. How do you do this? How do you do this, Sean? And we're telling you, there is nothing special about us. We just said yes. So today, we're asking you, will you just say yes? Say yes to saying maybe, hey, Carolyn and Sean, we know that you've got this $200,000 matching gift. Would you say yes and join with us today, and let's knock this thing out of the park and double it from 200 to 400,000 so we can get this restoration property? Or maybe you're saying, hey, Carolyn and Sean, we want to join with you monthly to make sure that you can get all your monthly bills met every month. We've got doctors, we've got food, we've got housing, we've got all that. You can be a part. You might say, Carolyn, I've only got $10, $25, $50. Guys, there's nothing too little and there's nothing too big, because all of us together make a big, big punch. And so we're telling you today, thank you for joining our fight with us and making a difference in one girl's life, because one girl matters. God bless you.